Breaking news. DOS laments mourns Ifeanyi Ubah's demise as their paymaster and top financier kissed the dust. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 20th of July 2024, and I have some very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. The DOS West African Limited has finally come out. They can no longer hide their feelings anymore. They have come out to lament and, of course, publicly mourn the demise of Ifeanyi Ubah. They are using the same medium to advise their remaining paymasters, their other financiers from Igbo land who serve under the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom government to stay clear from, of course, from Britain, citing the possibility of their demise being caused by the British government. Now, as you can see on your screen, this is the X handle of one of them, one of the criminals in the DOS. His name is called Chinasa Nworu, who happened to be the masterminder of all the elimination of the top commanders of the then Eastern Security Network. Now, let us read together what he has said today. According to him, Igbo politicians must be very cautious of visiting UK on any medical matters. Times are dangerous. Chai! Imagine lamentation. Imagine lamentation. The criminal is advising their remaining, financiers, their top paymasters, because they can no longer afford the demise or the kind of incident that has happened in the past 3 or 4 days. They can no longer afford losing any of their financier, just as they have lost their top paymaster, their top commander, Ifeanyi Ubah. So they can no longer afford to lose it, therefore necessitating this very urgent advice from the criminals. Now let's continue reading. He said, bear in mind, if not today, it might happen tomorrow. Bear in mind, he's advising them, bear in mind, if Ifeanyi Ubah does not happen to you today, it will happen to you tomorrow. He is advising their remaining financiers. As you can see here, he said, Igbo politicians. He is very, very specific. He did not say Biafrans or Igbos, but he said Igbo politicians. He is very, very specific that he is talking to their paymasters. He didn't mince word at all. Now he said, bear in mind, if not today, it might happen to you tomorrow. If they don't buy you today on a medical ground, they will imprison you for one thing or the other. Also, they might conspire to rendition you or kidnap you and hand you over to Nigeria government on issues relating to corruption, because they are in agreement with Nigeria government that you are in one way or the other supporting Biafra agitation. Who are you trying to confuse? Why are you bringing the issue of Biafra here? Why are you bringing the issue of Biafra? You are lamenting that one of your top financier has kissed the dust. I can't use join his ancestors because this type of murderers have no ancestors in Igbo land. Their ancestors are their Fulani ancestors. So adding Biafra agitation here is still to confuse the gullible, those who cannot reason properly, unlike people like us. One thing you must understand here is that he is very, very strict and straightforward. He never means what he said. Igbo politicians. Now let's continue. He said, the death of Senator Ifeanyi Ubah should be investigated by his family and prominent Igbos who have the capacity to do that, because the Nigeria government won't investigate Senator Ifeanyi Ubah's sudden death. Clearly, I can tell you, there is a foul play. Chai! Alabagundia. Alabagundia. These people are finished. I can authoritatively tell you that Ifeanyi Ubah was their men, as in their bedrock. Alanaba, Isinaba Fagara, and in fact, Alabagundia, they don't know what to do anymore. They don't know what to do. Ikagu go far. The demise of Ifeanyi Ubah was a straw that breaks the camel's back. I'm telling you the truth. The death of Ifeanyi Ubah should be investigated by his family and the prominent Igbos. Who are the prominent Igbos? The remaining criminals in the politics, which he has already said from the beginning. Igbo politicians will show you things with evidence. He said the death of Ifeanyi Ubah should be investigated ASAP, ASAP, by the families or Igbo politicians, because they can't take it. They can't take it. How can you come and buy their financier? They are top paymaster. They cannot take it. Now they continue. The UK government is part of the plot to eliminate wealthy Igbos, politicians and businessmen, because Nigeria government reports against IPOB activities and sponsors in Europe and beyond is that all Igbos are supporters of the Biafra agitation. Take this to the bank. Oh God, leave Biafra agitation out of your nonsense. Leave Biafra agitation out of your stupidity and idiocy, because Biafrans have already known who you are. Biafrans are Malugonyebo. Did you see that? He is fighting for the Igbo politicians. The UK government is part of the plot to eliminate wealthy Igbos and politicians. And you see the long note which I'm reading from the criminal. When m1se Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, he never attacked the UK like this. As a matter of fact, he is the one who came on Radio Biafra to give order not to protest again in the United Kingdom. He gave the order. This same Chinasa Nwohu gave the order to stop any form of protest in the United Kingdom and any UK High Commission all over the world, because the initial plan was to carry our protest to all the UK and Kenyan embassy all across the globe. But this same criminal, this idiot called Chinasa Nwohu, came on Radio Biafra to put a stop to that very ideology and plan. He stopped the UK protest. He also stopped all the protests at UK High Commissions all over the world. He stopped it in the public, in the broad daylight. He did. And here he's writing a long note cautioning Igbo politicians against traveling to the United Kingdom, because Ifeanyi Ubah don't buy for UK. Now he said, the question is, what are these Igbo politicians looking for in UK? An enemy state that have enslaved Biafrans, stole our resources. There are many countries having better medical facilities than UK. One can source for. Let's think and reflect. We are in a dangerous time. Caution. We are in a dangerous time. Chai! Alo emegondi DOS. Nka tilifaguoguo. Nka kugo feba. I'm waiting for that idiot. I'm waiting for that criminal in South Africa. I want to see what he's going to do. I want to see, because in case this one has paralyzed him. This idiot was told by this same Ifeanyi Ubah to leave anything concerning Biafra and come and join Nigeria politics. And so much money was given to him when he came to Biafra land. Ifeanyi Ubah gave him the members of his criminal gang that he called the M1se Vigilante Group. He paid so much money to him, to his account. This boy came out immediately and denounced Biafra, denounced m1se Nnamdi Kanu, denounced anything that has to do with freedom. And today he is the #1 Sabo who leaks all the informations about freedom movement across Biafra land. He is the one. Unfortunately, Chukwu echigoyo ono nani. Chukwu echigoyo, Chukwu echiela yo ono nani. You can't fight the children of God and go scot-free. It is not possible. Whether you come from this same land, once you fight the children of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, Chukwu ga woge nani, woge para. And at the end, Biafra will come. The freedom we are fighting for will definitely come, which we already see. We have already seen it. We have it at hand. We are just waiting for small time for the physical manifestation of the freedom we are fighting for, which we have at hand. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.